Hello everyone, welcome to Intelligence Kernel. I am Shimontini and today's topic is narration change, transformation of direct speech into indirect speech, part 5. Now guys, this is the last part of the narration change series. In the previous parts, we have already seen that what is narration change, what is a reported speech, what is a reporting verb, how can we transform a direct speech into an indirect speech in case of assertive sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, optative sentences. Today we will see that how can we transform a direct speech into an indirect speech in case of exclamatory sentences. So guys, before you watch today's video, I would suggest you to first watch the other videos of the narration change playlist, then come here to watch this video, because if you watch those videos first, then it will get a lot easier for you to understand this video. I will give you the link of the playlist by the end of the video and in the comment section as well. You can check it out from wherever you want. Now guys, in this channel I upload videos about English and English grammar. Each week I upload 2 new videos. One video is a tutorial video of a topic and the next video is the practice set of that particular topic. So each week you not only get to learn a new topic but also are able to completely master it by practicing the question answer set with me. So if you're a student, or if you're looking for jobs, or if you just want to write something on your own like a story or a poetry or anything like that, then this channel is the right channel for you. Now guys, before we start today's topic, please subscribe to Intelligence Kernel and hit the bell shaped icon beside the subscribe button so that every time I post something new here, you get notified about it right away. Alright, now let's begin. Narration change, direct and indirect speech, part 5. So in this video, the first thing that we need to know is what are exclamatory sentences. Let's see that. Sentences that convey joy, grief, sorrow, surprise, etc. are called exclamatory sentences. Let's see some examples. First example, hurrah, we won the match. The next one, the puppy is adorable. So the two examples, both of the sentences expresses the feeling of joy. So these two examples are the examples of exclamatory sentences. Alright, now what's the next part? Let's see. Exclamatory sentences, transforming direct speech into indirect speech. Rules. Now we will see what are the rules to transform a direct speech into an indirect speech in case of exclamatory sentences. Let's see the rules. Rule number 1. Exclamatory mark at the end of the direct speech is replaced by a full stop in the indirect speech. So what happens? If there is an exclamatory mark in the direct speech, then it will be replaced by a full stop in the indirect speech. We won't use the exclamatory mark in the indirect speech. Alright, now comes the next rule. Exclamatory words such as hurrah, bravo, alas, how, what, sorry, etc. are removed on the indirect speech if present. So these words hurrah, bravo, alas, how, what, sorry, these are exclamatory words. These are the words that we call are exclamatory words. So if there are exclamatory words present in the direct speech at the beginning of the direct speech, then in the indirect speech we will not use these words. It will be completely removed. Alright, now what's the next point? Use of that to introduce the reported speech. This is something that we already know, that we will use the word that while introducing the reported speech in the indirect speech. Alright, now what's the next one? Reporting verb changes into exclaim, cry out, wish, pray, etc. So again, in the indirect speech, the reporting verb of the direct speech will change into exclaim, cry out, wish, pray, etc. We will see the examples of these all the rules in the next segment. Now let's see Some changes of particular cases are given below. Let's see what are the changes. Alright, so here we will see that these are a set of words. If these words are present in the direct speech, then in the indirect speech they will get changed. Alright, if in the direct speech these words are present at the beginning of the reported speech, then in the indirect speech, instead of the reporting verb that's already present in the direct speech, we will use these things. Let's see what. Okay, first one. Hurrah, ha, aha. These words in the direct speech will be replaced by exclaimed with joy or happiness. Alright, now the next one. Alas, ah. These words will be replaced by exclaimed with sorrow. Alright, now if these words are present in the reported speech of the direct speech, how, what, oh, if these words are present, then it will be replaced by exclaimed with surprise or wonder. Alright, now what's the next one? Bravo. If bravo is present in the reported speech of the direct speech, then in the indirect speech it will be replaced by applauded him or her, saying, then the rest of the sentence. Alright, now what's the last one? Sorry. If sorry is present in the reported speech of a direct speech, then in the indirect speech it will get replaced by exclaimed with regret. Alright, so this was a list of words that get replaced in the indirect speech. Now we will see some examples. Let's see them. Examples. First one, direct speech. They said, hurrah, we have won this match. So we can say that it begins with hurrah. The reported speech begins with hurrah. So this is an exclamatory sentence, right? Now what will be the indirect speech for this? Indirect speech. They exclaimed with joy that they had won that match. What is happening here? Let's see. They will be they, obviously. We won't use the said here. This is a reporting verb. This will not be used. This will be replaced by something. What? So because hurrah is used in the reported speech here, we will use exclaimed with joy instead of said. Alright, now obviously we won't use the comma and the inverted commas. Obviously we will not use the exclamatory mark as well. We will only put a full stop at the end of the sentence. Then we will use that here. Alright, the word that. Now we will transform the rest of the sentence. We have won this match will be they had won that match. Obviously we will be transformed into they because they are the speaker here. Have won will be had won because the reporting verb in the direct speech is in past tense. This match will be that match. Obviously this will be changed into that. Why is that? We already discussed this in the earlier parts of the narration change series. Alright, now let's see the next one, direct speech. He said, ha, I finally figured it out. What's going to be the indirect speech of this one? He exclaimed with happiness that he had finally figured it out. Now, first of all, let's see that the reported speech starts with ha. So obviously it's an exclamatory sentence. Now, how are we changing this into the indirect speech? He will be he. Said, we won't use said, we won't use this reporting verb in the indirect speech. Now because in the reported speech ha is used, we will use exclaimed with happiness by replacing this reporting verb said. Alright, now we won't use the comma and the inverted commas. Obviously after that we will put a that here. We already said that in the rules. Now I finally figured it out. I will be he. I will be replaced by he, right? Because the speaker is he. So we won't use I here, we will use he. Now, finally figured it out. Now obviously the reported speech is in past tense as well. So it will be he had finally figured it out. It will be changed into past perfect tense. Why? We already know that. We already discussed it in the previous parts of the narration change series. Make sure to watch those parts first, guys, because if you don't understand those parts, it will be a lot more difficult for you to understand this part. Here are so many things, so many references that I am using here from the previous parts, that if you understand the previous parts easily, you will be able to understand this part very smoothly. Alright, now let's see the next portion. Next example. Direct speech. Mother said, "Alas, I have lost my favorite necklace." So, what's gonna be the indirect speech of this one? Mother exclaimed with sorrow that she had lost her favorite necklace. Now, what is happening here? Again, in the direct speech, the reported speech starts with alas. So, obviously, it's an exclamatory sentence. Mother will be mother in the indirect speech. We won't use said here. We will use exclaimed with sorrow instead of said. Why? Because the reported speech starts with alas. We already saw that in the chart before, right? Now, we will use a that here. Obviously, we won't use the comma and the inverted commas. Obviously. Now, I have lost my favorite necklace. First of all, I will be she because the speaker is mother. Now, have lost will be had lost. My favorite necklace will be her favorite necklace. Alright, understood? Now, we will see the next example. Direct speech. She said how nice the weather is. The indirect speech for this one. She exclaimed with surprise that the weather was very nice. Now guys, we will have to know something else for this example. First of all, it starts with how, the reported speech. That's why the example here is an exclamatory sentence, right? Now guys, whenever the reported speech starts with how or what, in the indirect speech we will always use the word very. Understood? Whenever the reported speech starts with the word how or what, in the indirect speech we will use the word very. Right? Now let's see what else are happening here. She will be she. We won't use said. We will replace it by exclaimed with surprise. Why is that? Because the reported speech starts with how. Now we will use that here. We won't use comma or inverted comma, obviously. Now, how nice the weather is. It will be changed like this. The weather was very nice. Why? Because we can't use the exclamatory mark here, right? In the indirect speech, we can only use a full stop. So, we have to change the exclamatory sentence into an assertive sentence. So, how nice the weather is, this will be changed into the weather was very nice. The weather will be, the weather is will be changed into was, because the reporting verb is in past tense. Now, how nice will be changed into very nice, because here how will be changed into very, because we have to transform it into an assertive sentence from an exclamatory sentence. Alright, now let's see the next example. Direct speech. Ella said to him, "What a lovely person you are." What's the indirect speech of this one? Ella exclaimed with surprise that he was a very lovely person. Again, what's happening here? First of all, the reported speech starts with a what? So, it's an exclamatory sentence. Now, because it starts with a what, obviously we know we will use the word very in the indirect speech, right? Now, Ella will be Ella. Said to him, we won't use said to him here like that. We will just use exclaimed with surprise because the reported speech starts with what. Now, we will use that. We won't use comma or inverted commas, right? Now, he was a very lovely person. How are we changing this? What a lovely person you are. You will be he because Ella is saying this to him. Now, you are, the are will be changed into was. He was because the reporting verb is in past tense. Now, what a lovely person will be changed into a very lovely person. Why? Because we have to transform the exclamatory sentence into an assertive sentence. We can't use the exclamatory mark in the indirect speech. We only have to use a full stop. So, we can only do this by transforming a exclamatory sentence into an assertive sentence, right? So, this is how we do that. Now, let's see the next example. Direct speech. Tony said, what a wonderfully written poetry it is. So, here the indirect speech will be, Tony exclaimed with wonder that it was a very wonderfully written poetry. Again, what's happening here? It's the same as the previous ones. What? It begins with a what? So, it's an exclamatory sentence. Tony will be Tony. We won't use said here. We will use exclaimed with wonder because the reported speech starts with what. Now, the comma and the inverted commas will be removed completely. That will be used in the indirect speech. Now, it was a very wonderfully written poetry. What is happening here? What a wonderfully written poetry it is. First of all, it is will be, it was, because the is will change into was. Why? Because the reporting verb is in past tense. Again, now what a wonderfully written poetry will be a very wonderfully written poetry. This is how we change an exclamatory sentence into an assertive one, by using the word very whenever there is what or how, right? And obviously we won't use the exclamatory mark by the end of the sentence. We will use a full stop, right? Now, let's see the next one. Direct speech. The coach said, bravo, all of you did well, girls. Now, the indirect speech for this one will be, the coach applauded the girls, saying that all of them had done well. What is happening here? First of all, the reported speech starts with bravo. So, it's an exclamatory sentence. Now, the coach will be the coach only. We won't use said here because the reported speech starts with bravo. We will use applauded the girls saying, right? We already know that. We already saw that in the list that I mentioned before. Now, we will use that here. We won't use comma or the inverted commas, right? Now, all of you did well will be all of them had done well, right? That's how. Now we will see the next one. This is the last one. Direct speech. He said, sorry, it did not go as I expected. What's going to be the indirect speech for this one? He exclaimed with regret that it had not gone as he expected. What is happening here? First of all, the reported speech starts with sorry. So, obviously, it's an exclamatory sentence. Now, he will be he. Said will be replaced by exclaimed with regret. Why is that? Because the reported speech starts with sorry, obviously. Now, we will use a that here. The comma and the inverted commas will be removed, right? Now, it did not go as I expected will be it had not gone as he expected. Obviously, did not go will be changed into had not gone because the reported speech is in past tense and the reporting verb is in past tense as well. So it will be changed into the past perfect tense. We already know this. We already discussed it in the earlier parts. Now, as I expected will be as he expected. I will be replaced by he because here the speaker is he. Right? So guys, that was all for narration change, transformation of direct speech into indirect speech in case of exclamatory sentences. If you like this video, hit the like button and share it with everyone you know who might need help with English grammar tutorial videos like this one and their practice sets as well. I would suggest you to please check out the other videos in the channel that I already uploaded. I'm sure that it will be beneficial for you guys. Now guys, if you have any kind of question about today's topic or if you have any thought about today's topic, just write them all in the comment section below and I'll see through every single one of them. Lastly guys, subscribe to Intelligence Kernel and hit the bell notification beside the subscribe button so that every time I post a new video here, you immediately get notified about it. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.